Hello you guys, my name is Jabriel, but you can call me the Moon Minister as well. And in today's video, I want to talk about America's solar return. So if you are an American like me, you are interested to see what our country could be experiencing for the next year. I want to start by talking about Saturn and Neptune in Aries at 1 and 2 degrees. Saturn in a country's chart represents the government, and Neptune represents like the arts and the media, as far as like what's shown behind the screen and illusions as well. So we can definitely still see the government being on the BS as far as giving out illusions, distracting people, making, especially people within the government doing this, distracting others, especially since we see America's IC is there. The IC in a country's natal chart will represent the people of the land. So we could definitely, unfortunately, still see the government still trying to deceive people of the land. And this transit makes in opposition to America's natal Jupiter and Mercury in Cancer at 5 and 3 degrees in our 7th house. So this placement governs our president, with Jupiter governing kings, and then as well it governs our education systems, our colleges. So, and it also, Mercury will govern our media as well, and social media, things being broadcast. So we could definitely see the government, unfortunately, using the media to confuse the people, using the president to confuse the people. We do, however, see that America has its natal Jupiter in Cancer conjunct Jupiter right at its solar return. So this is very favorable for educated people in America. Educated people will be taking action, risk, will be gambling basically their lives, their philosophies on extending and helping and to grow, because Jupiter in Cancer is exalted. It's a favorable placement. So this energy is here to help us. Educated, wise, intuitive type of people are here, no doubt, to help us through this confusion and delusion. Spiritual gurus as well are here to help us through this delusion. The next placement I want to talk about is the vortex being in Virgo at 5 degrees in America's 9th house. Vortex governs things that are like fated to happen or to play out. So we could definitely see fated things happen around the president, educated people, people who are spiritual gurus, who are pastors, who have some level of court system authority or leadership. We will see fated themes happen around them in their work and their job, especially with them having to take action. These type of people, especially if they're in the entertainment industry, definitely have to take risk or gambles on some type of work, something of their service that they have to do. Those type of themes are going to be fatedly playing out. I could definitely see from this, maybe like President Trump having to, take certain type of risks that make us all, question our works, our jobs, or question his job. Mars is also in Virgo. Mars governs themes in a country's chart like war. So we could definitely see war around our work, people probably enlisting for more workers in to join the military as well. Maybe like that being more broadcasted to everyday people. And with the 10th degree there governing things like the government, we could definitely see the government pushing this type of broadcast to everyday people. To understand the people of the country and what they'll be going through this year, we'll have to look at both the Venus and the moon. The Venus will represent the others, the people, and the moon will represent the emotions of the people and the land as well as families too that reside in the country. With Venus and Gemini, 6th house at the 0 degree, the 1st degree, this is definitely a whole new shift in the American people, especially in our minds, the way we think, the way we talk to each other, the way we communicate with each other. These type of things are going to change. What we work, how we do these things, how we communicate when we're working, especially with each other. These type of things are going to be what's changing, especially with Venus conjunct Uranus and Taurus, 29 degrees, all in the 6th house. Themes of work, duty, healthcare, feeling better, mental health will drive people to move, to be busy, to talk, to change up their lifestyle, to become more liberated from whether it's the country, their environment that they're in, social media platforms they engage in. All these type of things will inspire change, will inspire revolution, will inspire others to stand up for themselves as well. Now with the moon being in Scorpio in the 11th house at 8 degrees, this is definitely super emotional energy. The people of America are going to be feeling emotional. Some are going to feel traumatized. Some are going to feel like we're ready for change and transformation, and ready to be that phoenix that rises from the ashes, or should I say ego that rises from the ashes, especially with this positive aspect to America's natal Jupiter conjunct Mercury, the people speaking up, especially taking action, especially in the Supreme Courts and those type of systems, and really standing up for themselves, not letting violence or darkness control them, is definitely going to be our key in liberation this year. Now, this will be difficult, and you can see that with the challenging aspect of America's natal moon in Aquarius at the 27th degree in the 3rd house, making a challenging aspect to both Venus conjunct Uranus. This is our liberation. So we're no doubt going to have to fight for it. We're going to have to speak up. We're going to have to also show up as well in unison in order to achieve liberation. And I'm probably making this longer than I want, so I'll probably talk about this last. And while Jupiter can represent the president, the MC is what governs the president in a chart of a nation. So with the MC being at the last degrees in Scorpio in the 12th house, we could definitely see like some themes around Trump possibly getting sick or being isolated, some type of threat to his life with Scorpio being there. And then with it at the 28th degree, this could be within our homeland that this goes down, or this could be affecting our homeland in some type of way. Maybe his illusion or mental, something that's going on mentally in his mind and his subconscious mind as well. These type of themes as well can be affecting him and his life, bringing some type of ending that will no doubtably affect the country for sure. If you guys would like me to do a part 2, or where you ask some questions and I answer some about the solar return of America, I'll do that. Until then, I'm going to leave it at that. And from what I see, I still see a lot of hope. There's definitely change starting about for the people of America, and it's going to be difficult, but I definitely don't see, as far as for myself, that give down and surrender energy. There's a lot of fight energy in this chart, especially for the people. So that's from what I see, you guys. Until next time, bye.